You can tell this happened just after my last video, as there's a little cat still over here. We keep on. Hello everybody, my name is Tanya and welcome to Shelves of Fate. So Shelves of Fate was created by Emily and Emily Jean. I will leave a link to her video down in the description. It's like the On My Shelf tag with a fun twist. Every book that I pull off has got a meaning. The first one, the book on shelf 3, book number 5, is The Love of My Life. So I can already tell it's going to be an Agatha. So let's go see who The Love of My Life is from an Agatha Christie. This is Agatha Christie's Secret Notebooks, compiled by John Curran. So this is a book that puts together some of her notebooks and writings about herself, things that people have discovered in the years since she's died and put together into this book. I've not actually read it. I'm planning on reading when I get to the end of my chronological reading of Agatha. So either Agatha Christie is The Love of My Life, which, you know, is quite possible, but because it says this includes 2 unpublished Poirot short stories, maybe The Love of My Life is the rotund, egg-headed Belgian detective with the very impressive mustaches. You know, either works. Okay, so the next coordinate is shelf 6, book 6, and this is The Person Who Makes My Life Hell. And so that book is The Full Cupboard of Life by Alexander McCall Smith, the 6th book in the #1 Ladies Detective Agency series. So I guess The Person Who Makes My Life Hell is the lady detective herself, Precious Ramotsky. Apparently I've committed a crime and she's going to track me down and make me pay. How dare she? The next one is My Best Friend, and that's shelf 1, book 1, so I already know who this is going to be. And then it's Hercule Poirot from The Mysterious Affair at Styles by Agatha Christie. So he's going to be the love of my life and my best friend, and we're going to have such a great time together. Or maybe my best friend is Hastings. Maybe I'm Poirot. Poirot is the love of his own life. Sometimes you think he's pretty full of himself, so maybe I'm Poirot because I'm the love of my life. Because he's the love of my life, which means he's me, which means my best friend is Hastings. It all works. Or I just really have a thing for his egg-shaped head. So next up in Shelves of Fate is The Author Who Writes Your Life Story, and that is on shelf 8, book 3. So after I've been arrested by Precious Ramotsky from the #1 Ladies Detective Agency, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is going to write the crime story of my life. This is The Hand of the Baskervilles, one of his Sherlock Holmes novels. So obviously he's going to move from crime fiction into true crime and document my nefarious deeds. And the title of that book that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle is going to write about my life is on shelf 3, book 8, which is 6 Against the Yard, which is by the members of the Detection Club, which was a group of writers who wrote together, including Agatha Christie and other famous crime novelists of the time. So we've got Dorothy L. Sayers, we've got Marjorie Allingham. There's a whole group of people who wrote together. I've got a few over there by the Detection Club. But 6 Against the Yard, maybe I've got a whole squad. Maybe I've got a whole gang of criminals. 6 of us against the Yard in Botswana. I don't know. Or maybe I'm the Yard and I've got 6 detectives after me. But I think Precious Ramotsky operates alone. And then the last set of coordinates is the circumstances in which you die, and it says choose the lowest shelf. Now, because I've already chosen from the lowest shelf on this side, I'm not going to use that one. Because I already know what the book is going to be on the lowest shelf on my far bookshelf, I'm not going to choose that one. I'm going to go for a surprise and choose the lowest shelf in this middle bookshelf. And so it's the 5th book. Let's see how I'm going to die. Okay, so I've got Two on a Tower by Thomas Hardy, which I basically know nothing about, but maybe I'm going to be pushed off a tower? Let's have a look at the blurb. Two on a Tower tells the story of Lady Constantine, who breaks all the rules of decorum when she falls in love with the beautiful youth Swithin St. Cleeve. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that name. Swithin St. Cleeve. Somebody needs to tell Barry Pearce about this immediately. It's not just Stephanie Perkins who have got the most ridiculous sounding, you know, French names. Even Thomas Hardy. Swithin St. Cleeve. He'll kill me for making that comparison. Okay, no, let's not put that in the video. Swithin St. Cleeve. Because I'd fall in love with somebody called Swithin St. Cleeve too. Dreamy. Okay. Her social inferior and 10 years her junior. Together, in an ancient monument converted into an astronomical observation tower, they create their own private universe until the pressures of the outside world threaten to destroy it. So obviously Scotland Yard and Precious from Motsway tracked me down to this tower where I'm hanging out with my toy boy Swithin, and I throw myself from the tower. Or I'm abducted by aliens. All very plausible theories. So that was Shelves of Fate, and I had a great lot of fun filming that. My life is a turbulent one. I always knew I was shifty. So the people I'd like to see offer themselves up to Shelves of Fate are Sarah at Sarah Actually Reads, Joe at Joe Reads Books, Patty at I Smell Books, and Sam at Novels and Nonsense. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed Shelves of Fate and the glimpse into my bookshelves and into my life. And I will see you next time. Bye!